Hello YouTube, what's up? This is T-Sharp09 here, and I am back at Fitness Together. And as promised, I will be doing my interview with Mike Oates. Now, I'll be asking questions and he will answer them. Pay real close attention. Alright, you ready?
Yes, I am, Tim.
Alright. What inspired you to become a Fitness Together owner anyway?
I was always in the gym when I was younger. I wrestled, I boxed, I was a professional fighter. I really enjoyed the fitness aspect, working out and helping other people become better once I started coaching wrestling and coaching my fighters and my friends. So I decided to go back to school and get an education with kinesiology and exercise science to broaden my horizons. Then I started here as an extern, training under Johnny Kettner, and then once I got my certifications, I received my certifications, they hired me on immediately. Once I started working here, I knew I wanted to own, so then it was just a short couple of months before I convinced Jason to sell.
Wow.
This is Tyler.
How you doing? Just grabbing my stuff.
Tyler's a trainer here at Fitness Together.
Hi Tim, hi YouTube. How you doing?
Thanks, pal.
No problem.
Have a good one.
Yep.
If you want all the cones, just grab them.
I'm working out. So.
All right. Have Nate before he leaves.
Yeah,
Stack them all by the door.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Mike,
Yes, sir.
I know that you pick some people to do the work around here, like we just saw Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
What inspired you to get those some people?
I usually put ads out through Craigslist or through networking to let people know that I'm looking for trainers. I'm an instructor at the Professional Fitness Institute in Las Vegas. There, through the channels there, what I do is I let them know that I'm looking for trainers as well, and they put it out through their avenues to say who I'm looking for. Once we get them in the door, I go through a pretty rigorous interview process, have them shadow some clients, then I observe them train clients. If I like what I see, if they have the potential that I like, then I usually ask them to stay on. If I don't like what I see, I thank them for the time and send them home.
Okay. Now, you said you were a boxer, right?
Yes, sir.
What inspired you to do that potential, a boxer?
I liked hitting things. I was always fighting with my cousins and my friends, and I was good at it. I was really good with my hands. I enjoyed hitting. I enjoyed being hit. I loved the training aspect of it, and I loved knowing that when I won, it was me that won, nobody else. There wasn't another team behind me that helped me win.
Were you a trainer before you were owner?
Yes, I was a trainer here, as well as I trained professional fighters out in the Western Mass area. I trained with Gabriel Gonzaga. I was one of his strength and conditioning coaches. I've done training with Joe Lazon, Kenny Florian, a lot of mixed martial arts fighters. So I've been a trainer for about just under 10 years.
What was it like growing up, and did you always picture yourself where you are right now?
Growing up for me was different. It was, some good, some bad. I don't think I would change anything. Definitely had parts of my life that was very tough. I've worked for everything that I have. I had a great support system. My mother was always there to push me through. Did I think I would be here? Did I picture myself here? No. I didn't really think that I was going to do much of anything in life. I kind of thought I was going to be a bum, not amounting to much of anything. So I'm surprised that I am where I am. I always worked hard, but I always kind of thought I'd be a manual laborer working for somebody else. But I'm glad that I am where I am. I'm glad that I've proved myself wrong. I thoroughly enjoy what I do.
What's your favorite type of music?
I like I like everything. I like 80s music. I like country. I like Eminem. I mean, there really isn't a genre that I don't like other than metal, heavy metal music.
Have you always been into internet stuff like YouTube and so on?
Yeah, I've always, for as long as I've known about YouTube, I've really enjoyed YouTube. I've got several videos of my workouts on YouTube, actually.
Wow. Well, you said that there was a guy named Jason who had owned this gym earlier. What was it like working for him?
It wasn't bad. It was different. Jason was a good guy. He just had a different management owner style than I did. He was not a trainer. He was not in the studio doing any of the training. He was just the owner. He wasn't an owner-operator. So it was different, you know, having somebody as your boss that doesn't really experience everything that's going on in the studio. You know, Johnny, his manager, who I kept on as my manager, was more the boss figure that you thought of because he was always here. But, you know, all in all, Jason was a good guy.
What was your favorite sport and what's your favorite team from that sport?
Well, my favorite sport that I competed in was mixed martial arts. Wrestling. I loved wrestling in high school and college. Iowa State Hawkeyes was always my all-time favorite wrestling team. Dan Gable, winningest most coach, national champions, I think 14 or 15 years in a row. They're amazing. I enjoy baseball. I love the Red Sox. I'm a Boston fan. I like the Celtics. I like the Bruins. I like the Patriots. You know, I'm from the area. You got to stay loyal to your area.
Now I want to go back to the things together a little. Have you always been fascinated? Have you always gotten new equipment for all the trainers, and what was significant about some of the training equipment you got, like the medicine balls?
Well, I usually ask the trainers what they like, what pieces of equipment they're looking for that'll make their sessions more interesting, more effective. The dead balls, the no bounce balls, the ropes, the battling ropes, the TRX. They just engage different muscles. They keep you active, they excite you, they interest you, so you burn more calories because you want to see what these items are and how they, you know, change your body and how they make you feel.
Now, before I let you go, Mike, is there anything you like to say to all the viewers of YouTube and anyone else of how to exercise and how to eat right?
Well, it's all common sense. You know, everything in moderation. I pretty much eat whatever I want. I just keep in mind that if I put it in me, I've got to burn it off. So if I'm eating a Snickers bar, which I love to eat, it just means I get to spend an extra couple of minutes working out, pushing myself. You know, eat smart, eat often, and eat light. You know, keep your energy levels up, keep your exercise up. You know, work out 45 minutes to an hour a day, 6 to 7 days a week. That's about it.
Oh, I thank you, Mike, and well, you've heard it all, folks. Mike Oates, the owner of one of the most famous companies of all time, Fitness Together. Make sure you come around and hopefully you'll have the same experience that we all have. Thank you and have a nice day.